Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm gonna do a quick video. It's gonna be different than normal. At least I haven't done in a while. Recently, during my vacation, we went to visit a cool store in Michigan. Static tape video, as you can see from the t-shirt, which they donated, by the way. Thank you very much, guys. I've been in contact with the owner for a while, and we plan to visit that area. Based on that and a couple other things, a concert and another store that we're gonna talk in another video. So I brought a bunch of stuff, and we work on a partial trade. There's a little bit of everything, gonna see mostly VHS, of course, as always. And I purchased also some merchandise, which it's in the laundry. Sorry, a majority. With that being said, it's a really cool store. It's in Muskegon, Michigan, in a mall. I'm gonna leave some information underneath the video. At the end of the video also you're gonna see a footage. I do apologize, it's done with the phone, so the mic is not the best, but it's just giving an idea how the store looks like. So that being said, I hope you're gonna like it anyway. Other than that, let's have a look what I found. So first of all, they donate that t-shirt, which is really cool. You can see in the background. A couple of stickers, cool. And then I purchased a hat. Zombie hat with Dawn of the Dead, of course, the classic Romero movies. There you go, with the Italian title too on the top. Like I said, it's sorry, but I'm a little tired. At the internet store, they got VHS for all kind, DVDs, record, posters, T-shirts, video games, cassettes, what else? Trying to think about it. VCRs, you know, stuff like that. And all the title, you can go for a couple of bucks to high-end title or vinyls. Like I said, we work on a deal, so that's what I got when I come back from there. I don't want to try to waste too much time. Not a particular order. I'm gonna keep the good ones, the really good ones, for the end. But we got Tarantula, which is a classic sci-fi monster movies. And like I said, as you know, the better is the VHS aesthetically, and also hardest to find is what determines the price. Split Second, Rugged Hour, like a sci-fi movie, like a mix between Alien and Predator, I guess, if you want to call it like that. A Canadian version of Red Scorpion with Dolph Lundgren, really cool. And the guys were very nice, they helped me to find most of these titles, and I want to thank them again. Then we got Hellbound with Chuck Norris. Interesting Chuck Norris fight the evil, if you will. And then we have Psychomania, George Sanders, an English movie, horror movie from the, I think it's 70s if I remember correctly. 71, yep. And that one actually was reviewed by my friend, Frightfully Forgotten too. Sorry, I'm by my throat a little sore. Dawn of the Dead. Not the best condition, but again was like $2, and I bought it mostly because it's the 2-tape one version, and I have the single one, so it's a cool variant, if you will. Another Chuck Norris movie, God of Silence, a classic. And we have Doggo Wars. I have this one, but this is the variant with the poster, the cover. As I said, all these were between $1 and I think the most of it was like 7, 8. So most of these were cheap actually. Comedy of Terror, classic comedy movie with all the classic horror actors. I think I have it, but not with this cover. Tale from the Dark Side. This is an example of super cheap movie that I got there, because the cover is clearly not in good shape. I think it got wet or something. But if the movie is fine, I don't particularly care, which is look like I don't see any mold. I don't care. It's a gap filler for now, if you want to call it like that. Hitchhiker 2, which I've never seen it before. I saw the first one, it's really good. Cold Blood, again with Rugged Hour, another action movie. Don't recall it. City on Fire, another disaster movie from, I don't see the year though, 78. There you go. To be honest, never heard of it. Blacktop, a thriller, a road thriller with Meatloaf. Was a classic example of a Bach movie, so see how it goes. At Close Range, It's a movie with what's that? Christopher Walken and Sean Penn. Again, not a horror movie, so we can risk. Then we got 7 Days to Live, which is supposed to be an horror movie. Never heard of it, but again. The Rescue. Another classic 80s action movies. I believe it's 80s at least. I don't see the year on this one. Salvador, which is a classic drama. That was very cheap, but again, speaking of conditions, it doesn't as example as look over here, but again, it was $1, so I don't care. Again, not a movie that I found very often, so I was looking at the condition as long as I have in my collection. And again, I don't have any store like this because it's a massive media store. We don't have anything like that in my area, so it's probably one of the few in the United States too. So now we got Howling 2, a classic horror movie. I think I have it with a bit different cover. So again, Leviathan, classic horror sci-fi. I don't want to waste too much time. Blood-sucking Freaks. It's a trauma release of Joe Reed. That was super cheap due to the case condition, but the tape looks okay. Dog Soldier. It's another classic. Again, we are going a little up with the price. It's fairly recent release, but again, most of the time, some of the most recent one could be expensive. Then here we go to some bangers. We have a Split on Your Grave, classic movie. This is a Anchor Bay edition. Not the easiest one to find. Then we have Mario Bava Shock. This looks brand new. I could be wrong. Again, another Anchor Bay. The music from Goblin, by the way. Prophecy. It's a classic horror movie, monster horror movie. Another not easy to find, as you can see from the price. But to be honest, they were priced reasonably. eBay standard, if not less. And at the end, we worked, like I said before, in the trade, and they took off also some money. That was very nice of them. In Alive, Tobe Hooper one, classic. Getting close to the end, be patient. American Gothic, never seen it, but I heard very good things about it. The Other Hell, an Italian horror one. And last but not least, of course, a classic from Lucio Fulci, The Beyond. This is kind of valuable, not easy to find. Cool, awesome. That's it. That was an awesome experience. Wait for a few seconds. We're gonna see the actual tour of the store. Like I said, to apologize about the mic. Once again, static tape video, well worth it. Muskegon and so the mall. I'm gonna leave some info whenever I can find them. I do believe they got Facebook, Instagram, and I think they got a website too. I'm trying to think what else they might have as far as media. And they're really cool people. They're knowledgeable about the movie. Like I said, prices are great. If you have stuff they could be interested, they're always buying, especially VHS tapes. So it could be good for you. If you have a collection, you want to get rid of some of them, you want to purchase some other one like I did. I purged some of my stuff and I got stuff actually I was looking for. What better than that? A place that I would like to visit once a year, but you never know in the life. So other than that, thanks again to the Static Tape Video crew, and stay tuned for the tour of the store.
Go ahead.
So what's up guys, over here at Static Tape Video in Muskegon, Michigan. It's a pretty badass store. See what we find. Follow me. As you can see, they got a lot of vinyls everywhere. So if you're vinyl addicted, plenty of good stuff. Thank God I don't have that vice yet. Yet. And then we're gonna go do plenty of video games over there. So if you're a nerd, you can play with that stuff. It's a very big unit, very nice selection of vinyls. I have to say, I'm not a collector of the really good titles. And the video games. I got some cool metal t-shirts over there. CDs right there. Stickers.
I take it he's not there. No,
it's pretty cool. And like I said, it's a really cool store. Now we're going to the creme of the crop.
Then he's trying to put a store like that. Yeah, my dad's gone.
you can see, we got an outrageous amount of media. We got some $3 DVDs. We got some fine, fancy editions. But the main reason why I'm here is because the VHS. As you know, I'm a little addicted, as my wife would say.
Uh-huh.
You can see we got all the good ones, the good titles over there. The cabinet, all the good ones. And then yeah, they got all the good, all my friends, all our buddies, gonna see a bunch of cool stuff. Yep. We have also some cool posters over there on the top. Really cool poster over there. Sorry about the mic, it's a little low, but we got a little bit of everything. Action movies. Some horror stuff. More affordable horror stuff. We're always playing some cool movies. Romero. Night Riders. That's what I'm playing right now. Katie was asking about that one.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay. I don't know that one.
We got some laser discs. I don't have a player, but they're really cool as a display piece. Personally, I like them for that. And here, if you have a couple of hours, you can go around and check all the dollar movies. It's a great selection and very affordable for a pocket piece. Can't go wrong with that. And if you wanna, they do trading. If you anything you wanna trade, you can contact them on Instagram. I'll leave the information under the video. And you can trade stuff too, which is interesting. And yeah, like I said, you got some classics right there. Some old school black and white movies. Other classic one, Jewel of the Nile. Make your wife happy, you can watch a movie for your wife for once.
I love that movie.
Strange Days. Oh, Strange Days in VHS. Wow. I might need to grab one after that.
Right?
And that's it. That's pretty much. Let's go. I'll leave the video here. Stay here for a second. I'll come back later. The Conqueror. They got a little bit of everything. It's a mix. Like I said, you might need to work on it a little bit, but. Hercules. We got a bunch of cool stuff. Like I said, 80s. You can buy a VCR if you need one. They're all tested, clean. All the tapes are tech. Of course, on the dollar tape you can pretend too much, but that's, in here we got a bunch of TV series. Yep, TV series. Cool. They have also some really cool retro posters. I wish I have a room at home. That would be cool to display one of these for sure. We got masks, some more, a little bit of everything I got, and of course a wide selection of t-shirts. And it's inside a mall. It's a really nice mall too. Yep, that's it. So anyway, Static Tapes, Muskegon. Come and get some media and tell them that I send you, okay? Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.